Hello everyone, Useful Engine 11 here. Today I'm back again with another video, and today's video is on, a few of my engines that I've updated. So, yeah. So, right here, I have Terence, so let's move this back a bit. And then over here, I have Pip and Emma, along with Oliver, Mighty Mac, and then over here we have Rusty, Duncan, and Proteus. So guys, I think how I'm going to do this video, I'm going to go with, first I'm going to start with Terence, of course, but then I'm going to go with older items, and then my newest items here that I recently got. But anyways, let's move, Oliver, Mighty Mac, and Proteus over here, and then let's move Pip, Emma, Rusty, and Duncan over here. And let's start with Terence first. So, normally, guys, Terence really doesn't need any detailing, because I will admit the wooden railway model looks good the way it is. However, I'm starting to think that me having the wooden railway model of Terence was a big mistake. Now, the reason I say that is because I don't think it's the best version of Terence, really. But anyways, so what I did for no reason is that I did these lines over here black, and then around the wheels did it silver there. On this side too. And then over here did black, but black with Sharpie. In fact, it was all I just detailed him for no reason. But the reason I wanted to show him off was to smoothly start this video out. So let me move Terence over here, and let's move on with the next modified item. Okay, so the next item we'll be looking at is Rusty. Now, I have modified Rusty many times when it comes to it, but what I did was I gave him an orange running board, because that's how it looks in the show, when the Take and Play model has a red running board. And if you watch, a lot of my older videos with Rusty in it, then you know that his running board used to be red. But then I made it so that it was orange, and so that it was more accurate. So now I really hope that I'm done modifying Rusty, because the more changes I make to him, the more he'll look a mess. Even though I say Rusty looks awesome right now with that orange running board. So you know what? How about I just sit Rusty over here, and let me put Duncan over here. So Duncan was seen in a few of my videos. Here, let me focus this. There we go. So what I did to Duncan, he's already had his back buffer beam and windows in the front and back, and he's already had that whistle. But what I did was that, right here, I used Sharpie. You know what I was going for, like with Thomas, they have black here, but that's because it's to show that that's just not real. That the black is really, there's nothing there. And, I don't know how to explain it. I guess since it's not really a straight running board, the running board curves. And so that's what I did with Duncan's, and then I colored in this area here because it's also basically, if you go look at Duncan in the show, you know what I mean. But anyways, so added these things on the side using Legos. And yeah, it was and right here where I colored in with Sharpie black, I had to completely rip Duncan's boiler and smoke box off the running board just to do that, and then I super glued it back together. So yeah, Duncan and Rusty, they've been seen in a few of my videos. The last videos they were seen in was my Christmas transporting or train spotting with the narrow gauge engines. So yeah, they appeared, but I don't think you guys got some close-up shots of that. So here's me just showing them off now. So let me move Rusty and Duncan over here, and let's move on to the next few items. Alright guys, now we're getting very higher up in what I've modified. So next here we have Pip and Emma. So let me put Emma over here, and let's take a look at Pip, aka Philippa. And the reason I know that is because there's Pip's nameplate, aka Philippa, now Pip and Emma, both of them I added extra details. I refixed their NWR that I did in my first custom video of Pip and Emma. I may put the link in the description so you can watch it, but I will let you know that the video is very bad because it was basically it was like, I think the 7th video I made on my YouTube channel. But yeah, I added Philippa, and I redid the NWR on Pip's sides on each side. Then I redid Pip's eyes, because I thought her eyes were just too big. I know I look at her eyes now, and I think they look not as good. But as long as I adjust to them, I'm sure they'll be fine. And if you guys can see right here and here, I added Pip and Emma's lights at the front. So there's Pip, aka Philippa. And then here's Emma. Her face remains the same, except I added the lights on the front. The NWR redid, and I added her name, Emma. However, this side with Emma's NWR stays the same, though. Why? Because I thought this side actually looks pretty good. So I just basically redid one of Pip's sides. But if you guys want me to redo Emma's side over here, put down in the comment sections. Well, if I still have the comment sections. To be honest, I think I still have my comments, though. But I'm not here to talk about that whole YouTube fiasco. But anyways, yeah, so that's what I basically did to Pip and Emma. So, added their names, redid NWRs, redid faces or other details, and even added details. So guys, let's get into the last 3 items that we have. So guys, finally we come down to Oliver, Proteus, and Mighty Mac. So since Oliver's the only standard gauge engine here out of the newer engines that I've gotten recently, I'll move Mighty Mac and Proteus over here, and we'll talk about Oliver. So of course guys, you know my old style Oliver. I'd bring it up here, but it's I don't have it right now. It's somewhere else in the house. I think I left it out in the living room because I was fixing something. But because I'm having plans to use that Oliver for something else. But anyways, Oliver, now, of course this was just basically another repaint of an Oliver. So what I did was I gave him a white running board, gave him buffer beam on the front and the back with the coupling chain and buffers, of course. Did his tail lamp, and I made his whistle and windows in gold and Sharpie. Well, gold paint and then Sharpie. And the way I did Oliver was that I put tape around. You see, guys, I love detailing my engines, but however, I was at that point where I lost my touch for detailing engines up. So yeah, I think Oliver looks really good. So let's move him out of the way, and let's take a look at Mighty Mac and Proteus. So I'll just put Mighty Mac over here, and we'll put Proteus over here. So as for Proteus, his light still works. Now, of course, I gave him windows and a whistle, if it will focus. There. On the back here, I gave him windows, the buffer beam in the back with the coupling chain, and as you guys know in the show, Proteus has silver buffers in the front. Gave him silver buffers in the back. Now, on the side here was very interesting, and it just makes Proteus pop a lot more. I looked at a wooden railway Sir Handle and saw that since Sir Handle and Proteus are basically the same engine, or, well, not the same engine. Yeah, Proteus's model was used for... Yeah, Sir Handle's model was used for Proteus when Proteus appeared in Season 9. But, I mean, since they both look the same, I thought, why not add this detail? And there I gave Proteus his cylinders, front and back. And I say Proteus looks very nice. I will say, out of my newer characters that I bought off of eBay not that long ago, even though the Orb Room Coaches and City of Churro were the last few items I got recently, I mean like in character-wise, when I bought like Mighty Mac, Proteus and Oliver. But anyways, let's move on to the last engine, or should I guess I could say engines, even though Mighty Mac are two engines in one, really. So let's take a look at. So I guess let's take a look at the front here with Mighty. So of course there's his face. The buffer beam, with of course painted it red. White running board, as seen in the show, of course. Gave Mighty his whistle, and here's something interesting. Mighty has yellow windows, and Mac has red windows, which really distincts one another, of course. And there's Mac's whistle and windows, and of course here's his side of his buffer beam and running board. Now guys, here's something I did because I thought it looked really cool. I printed out some nameplates for Mighty Mac from a DeviantArt picture of them, and I thought, you know what? I know I didn't need to give them their nameplates, but I think it makes them just look more distinctive, really. So, unfortunately for Mighty's nameplate, it kind of stretches over the lining, but I don't mind. As for Mac's name, since that's a shorter name, it's just placed right in the middle. I say, I loved Mighty Mac. The reason I also gave them their nameplates is because I did a poll on Twitter, and I asked people. Some people said yes, and some people said no, but the majority I got was lots of yeses. So I added their nameplates. Some people were telling me to choose on my own, but I hate making decisions like that, which is why I like to ask other people. But anyways, so that was Mighty Mac. So let me put all the items in the frame, and let's conclude this video. Well guys, okay. I see that we've reached the end of this video, and I'm very happy with all the modifications I given to these engines. Well, I will admit, it was, well, for Proteus, Mighty Mac, and Oliver, it was really, well, I guess a little bit difficult, because, well, it was a while since I've really modified an engine, like giving them, like, white running boards, buffer details, and all that, but I think I've gotten my touch back. I mean, let's be honest, I think I really did have it. So yeah, here's Pip, Emma, Rusty, Duncan, Proteus, Mighty Mac, Oliver, and Terence. I tried to get them all in the frame, but of course that was really difficult. So yeah, I think this was a really good video. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, and if there's still a comment section on my videos, please comment. I mean, yeah, I checked earlier today, but if there's still a comment section, please comment. And since YouTube didn't remove the subscribe button like I was thinking they'd do, please subscribe, because I'm almost up to 400 subscribers. And I really want to at least get there before the end of the month. My goal was to get there before 2020, but obviously that goal's long gone and won't really be able to achieve. But anyways, guys, so yeah, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to see all new upcoming videos, and I hope you guys enjoyed. So the next videos, or the next few videos, will be on custom videos again, guys. Yes, I got so many customs that I barely know what to do with, even though I actually know the reason what I'm going to do with them. But anyways, my point is, guys, this line of customs I have next, when the next video comes out, I have a lot of customs to show off. I've just been really working hard on customs over the winter, and I'm still finishing up a few customs, but in the meantime, the next custom video will be out soon. So anyways, guys, I'll see you all next time. Oh, by the way, don't forget to subscribe to my second channel, Useful Engine 11 Productions. Make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram to see any behind-the-scenes projects I'm working on. And thanks for watching. So this is Useful Engine 11 signing out, and take care, everyone. See you guys with the next, or should I say I'll see you guys with the next custom video that will come out, I think, tomorrow. Yeah, see you guys later, and tune in for the next line of customs I have. See you all later.